half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Tamika Scott. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Now, Ricky and Brett, y'all know this, honey, that rappers often y'all make it rain, honey, with hands full of cash. You know, Brett, y'all usually do that. But, baby, according to Atlanta producer Jermaine Dupri, he said he invented that. Now, Talib Kweli, honey, he talked about the first time, y'all, that he ever came to Atlanta. Now, he said he went to the Magic City with Jermaine and Jen. He said they were throwing the money in the air and people seeing it. He said they make it rain. Huh?
Yes, they do. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've been in the VIP with Jermaine Dupri and Usher throwing it up, and they throw it up.
Well, honey, Jermaine said he actually was the person who created this because he said he did this first in the Money Ain't a Thing video with Jay-Z in the car throwing money throughout, y'all, the whole video. Now, he also went and said that became my thing with that song. He said that became my thing going into these strip clubs. He said, and I remember going to the club throwing the money. He said the first time I ever threw the money in the air, he said I probably threw about $1,000 on the floor, and the girl at the strip club said, "Oh, you want me to go get down on the floor and get my money?" She didn't understand. He said, what was happening? He said, I tried this a couple of places where I was out throwing money and people weren't. He said it wasn't a thing for them. He said they didn't understand what was happening. And he said, this is just my confirmation of me saying, I know that I was the first person doing this, unquote.
He probably was.
You think so?
We was in the VIP one time to make Brett. They threw up. He threw up a stack of something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah,
but someone landed right down on that damn couch. Right there by
you
close to my
picked it
damn. You damn right. Hey, Brett, I walked out of there about 7 or 8. No, it was by my pocket. I mean, it was on the couch. They don't know if it was his or mine, but I was up in that VIP. I got me about 7 or 8 out of there. Buddy. I didn't fall asleep in the strip club that night. I was up after that.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Well, we're going to investigate and do research and see if he was the first person throwing up money in the air like that.
I think he was. I can agree with that because I actually saw it with my own eyes.
Oh, okay, well, we're going to find out. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all, the prayer wars. Oh, my God, it's being solicited. Y'all, let's pray. We got to pray for Chris Brown, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but they're saying Chris Brown is facing, honey, pretty serious legal drama, y'all. They say over his failed business deals. They said because all Chris wanted to do was buy some Popeye's chicken franchises. Now, they're saying, y'all, according to the legal documents, they say the first published by the blast that City National Bank is suing Chris Brown over a loan, y'all, given to the singer and others to buy 2 fast food locations. Now, they're saying in the lawsuit, the bank claims, y'all, that Chris, honey, they gave him a $2 million loan and several others, including R&B singer The Dream. Now, it claims, y'all, the proceeds were to invest in the 2 Popeyes restaurants. Now, they say Chris Brown and Dream are part of an investment group that, bought into the company. Now, according to the bank, they gave Chris and his crew the money back in 2018 and attempted to collect it a few years later. Now, as of February the 17th, 2023, they said the borrower and the guarantor owes over $2 million in unpaid principal and interest. That's what the bank is saying about Chris. Now, they say Chris messed up a few ways, honey. They say, first and foremost, the bank claims, y'all, that Chris is a personal guarantor of the loan and is now on the hook, y'all, for the money. They said this is not Chris' first venture into fast food chain businesses. Now, they're saying Chris owns only 14 Burger King restaurants in Virginia, and they're saying this is the state where, he was born and raised at. But they say don't feel bad about Chris. They say because, honey, he's only worth between $50 and $150 million, depending on the source. So he need to go and get them people their money. If he didn't open up them Popeye
Chris
chicken
Brown,
and stuff.
we want some chicken. They got that $5 box on Thursdays, and we want it.
Yes, sir.
But we want it from Chris Brown. I want to come in Popeyes, hear me some damn popping, and order them little damn chicken nuggets they got. Whatever with Chris Brown music playing. I'm upset. I'm a sue.
Yeah, because, that's something. Get them people, open up them restaurants over there. It's amazing how they loan people all this money and stuff, and then they wind up not doing, I guess, what they were supposed to do with the money or just saving it for a song or something. I don't know, child.
A song.
Yeah, well, do something he needs to do with it. But anyway, we're going to pray
it's 2 Christian organizations right next door to each other. They was arguing and fighting over some money, and the mayor combined both of them. And now they sell chicken out of there. Guess what's the name of it?
What?
Churches.
The color of the day, honey, is one of my favorites. The color of the day, y'all, is Galactic Cobalt. On the hard hand, you say Galactic Cobalt.
Sir.
And on the lunge, you say beautiful, clean blue. That's your color for the day.
No, sir. Gary, come on, that wasn't funny.
Dog. I'm riding
Two
with you on that one,
ministries.
dog.
And 90 fried chicken, what's the name of it? Churches? Y'all did it?
Yeah, we got it, honey.
Churches.
Oh, ketchup, tomato. We'll work on colors tomorrow. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Yeah, we expect something like that from Rock T-Mouth.
Yeah, man.
Hey, but Gary, that was funny though, wasn't it?
No, because guess what? It was cute.
Thank you, Gary.